Hey everybody, it's Shady, and today I want to discuss the new leaks surrounding the PS5 Pro. Yeah, this is really interesting because it appears that the source actually comes from someone who's somewhat reliable. So even though I'm still somewhat skeptical, I think it'd be interesting to discuss and sort of give my thoughts. So the leaks come of the way of Tom Henderson, who actually kind of leaked I think it was PSVR 2, the new Q Lite controller that's going to be coming out, and the Elite controller. So maybe there's some truth behind this. So apparently, next year, 2024, we'll be getting both the PS5 Pro and the PS5 Slim. And apparently, in the next few months, in the matter of like 2 months or so, developers will be getting their hands on PS5 Pro. They claim that the system will be able to output at 8K. We'll have like a 4K 60 performance mode, improved ray tracing, and other interesting features. I think they said the project's name is like Project Trinity or something. Yeah, so all really interesting stuff. If I'm going to kind of give my opinion on this, I don't see the point of doing a Pro system personally. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Sounds all interesting and everything, but it's like, we've only just really left the cross-generation period now. It feels like it's been extended, and there's been a lot of kind of delays and issues with supply chain issues. So, it feels like people can only really get their hands on these systems regularly now. And then like next year, you're going to release an updated model. It just seems silly to me. I don't know. Obviously, take it with a grain of salt. Who knows if it's even true or not? I mean, I personally find it hard to believe because it's just the price point, I feel like, is going to be crazy. Because let's discuss the PS4 Pro, for example, and the Xbox One X. The reason why those systems came out, or the reason why they did those systems, is because obviously they kind of did cheaper systems. The PS4 and the Xbox One were meant to be cheaper to hit a certain price point, and they didn't have 4K support. And then they were able to get the AMD chips a lot cheaper, so they were able to develop these systems, like more powerful systems, for around the same price. So like, the PS4 Pro was able to launch at $350, and they're able to make a slim model at $250. So unless there's a similar situation where they're able to get, like, I don't think it's going to be that sort of price point, but unless they're able to get the price down, then I can see it making sense, because I'm just struggling to see a market for this. I can definitely understand ray tracing features being something people will be interested in, or like improved ray tracing, and I think Mark Cerny is a big fan of ray tracing, and I'm sure he'd be the one really pushing for this. And as we do know, basically, like, as soon as a new system comes out, they're constantly developing to improve them. And there's already been like a few differences with the PS5s, the SKUs. Like, they've managed to they're trying to get the cost down and everything. So, it's not out of the question that they're developing a Pro system, I guess. But yeah, I'm just a bit skeptical myself. I just feel like, is this going to be like a £600 system or something? Or maybe it'll only be 100 quid, 570-ish or something. And then there's the kind of, with the Slim itself. So one of the things people are saying is that it'll have a detachable disk drive, or like it'll be an optional purchase. So I suppose it'll be the case with both, really, right? Because otherwise you're going to have to be making 3 or 4 SKUs, a digital and a physical version of both, which I can't see happening. So that can kind of make it could be more credible in that regard, then, I suppose, with them having that removable drive or whatever. But if I'm going to be honest, 8K, I just don't buy that. Like, I don't see anyone playing games at 8K or necessarily needing it, because there's not very many 8K sets out there. They're not like affordable enough, unless maybe Sony are working on newer 8K displays and they want something to go alongside that. I could see that happening maybe. And I think really to get me interested, or a feature I would love to see, and what would make me want to buy this is if they could actually get like PS3 compatibility down. If this thing can actually run native PS3 games, pop them in and it just works, it could boost performance, I think I'll probably buy it then. Like, that's the only feature that can really sell it for me. I hope they do figure that out though, if this is true. Like, that's one feature you have to have in there, like being able to do native backwards compatibility. Like, maybe I'm asking too much, but like, you know, if you can get it to play like PS2 discs as well or something, that'd be cool. Because it can read DVDs, you know, so obviously can't read audio CDs. Maybe they could change that, you know. It would be so sick, imagine that, like PS1, 2, 3 and 4 games all compatible with this system. Like, that would be amazing. That'd probably put the cost up too much though, but like, if it's going to be a premium system anyway, that'd be a really premium feature, I think. And there's a lot of people who, like, that alone would sell it to them. Yeah, like I said though, I think ray tracing, I could see that happening. You know, we got like these Unreal Engine 5 games coming out, and obviously Sony have invested quite a lot into Epic Games, and when it comes to you know, partnerships and stuff, they put a lot of their games on the Epic Game Store, that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's probably, I can see that potentially being a thing, because, you know, they want these games to run better, because, you know, I think these Unreal Engine 5 games with like Lumen and all the best features are going to struggle to hit 60 frames on the base PS5 and Series X without some cut down features and stuff. So I could potentially see that being a reason to really get the full feature set of Unreal 5 and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously we just have to wait and see. And yeah, I don't know, I'm still skeptical. I don't know if it's necessarily true, because obviously we did have all those Switch Pro rumors and all that turned out to be smoke and mirrors. But it's the fact that this Tom Anderson guy is kind of a reliable source. So that's the only thing that kind of makes me sway towards believing it. But anyway, you know, we'll wait and see, obviously. I'm sure if it's coming out next year, won't see any announcements till probably, like, you know, sort of Q2 or something. If it's coming out at the end of the year, maybe Q3. Could potentially be an E3 or whatever sort of showcase. You know, whatever Sony showcases will be where they'll announce it, I suppose, next year. But yeah, anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.